In Greek mythology, Charon is the ferryman who transports the souls of the deceased across the rivers Styx and Acheron to the realm of the dead. He is the son of Erebus, the primordial god of darkness, and Nyx, the goddess of the night. Charon's role in the underworld is both crucial and haunting. Charon's parents were among the first beings to exist, emerging from chaos to begin the world anew. The boatman was just one of many siblings. The journey to the underworld begins at the banks of two rivers, the Styx and the Acheron. The Styx, meaning hate, is a powerful river that forms the boundary between Earth and the underworld. The Acheron, known as the River of Woe, is a river of pain and suffering. Souls of the dead must cross these rivers to reach their final resting place. Charon's role is to guide the souls across these treacherous waters. However, his services come at a price. The ancient Greeks believed that each soul must pay Charon a coin to secure passage. This coin was usually placed in the mouth of the deceased during burial rituals. Without this payment, the souls were doomed to wander the shores for eternity. Once Charon ferries the souls across the river, their journey in the underworld is just beginning. Upon reaching the gates, souls are greeted by formidable guardians. These gates serve as the boundary between the living world and the underworld, ensuring that only the dead can pass through. The next step for the souls is to face judgment by the three judges of the dead, Minos, Rhadamanthus, and Aeacus. These judges were chosen for their wisdom and fairness. Each soul is assessed based on their deeds during their lifetime. After judgment, the souls are directed to one of three paths: the Elysian Fields, the Asphodel Meadows, and Tartarus. In Elysium, they may meet heroes and enjoy a life of peace. In the Asphodel Meadows, they exist in a state of reflection and neutrality. In Tartarus, they endure the consequences of their earthly actions. Some souls, especially those in Elysium, have the opportunity for reincarnation. Before being reborn, they drink from the river Lethe, which causes them to forget their past lives. Charon is often depicted as a grim, elderly figure cloaked in a dark robe, steering his boat with a long pole. His demeanor is stern and indifferent, as he carries out his duty without emotion or bias. One of the most famous myths involving Charon is the story of Heracles and Cerberus. Heracles, tasked with capturing the three-headed guard dog of the underworld, needed to cross the river Styx. Initially, Charon refused to ferry him since Heracles was alive. However, Heracles' reputation and strength convinced Charon to make an exception. Another captivating tale is that of Orpheus and Eurydice. Orpheus, the legendary musician, ventured into the underworld to retrieve his beloved Eurydice. His music was so enchanting that even Charon, usually unmoved, was swayed to ferry him across the river. The myth of Charon has transcended ancient Greek culture, appearing in various forms of literature, art, and even modern media. From Dante's Inferno to contemporary films and video games, Charon remains a symbol of the passage from life to death.